Send out here coming at you with another video. And this one, girl, this one is some stuff, girl, okay? To take some of the edge off just a little bit. Listen, we gonna like be snacking and chatting, okay? So this video, trytreats.com sent me this box of snacks, and it is so funny because it's literally like, let's say for example you're a person that goes to another country and you find some food that's like so freaking amazing that you obviously can't find anywhere here in the States, or if you live somewhere else. Trytreats.com, you guys can go on there and they have like little snacks and stuff from every type of place you could possibly think of. So we're gonna snack on this as we talk, because listen, we're gonna need some stuff to take our attention off of this. Okay, yeah, some heavyweight. You read that title right, girl. I've retired, girl. Yes. So let's talk about that. Let's get right into it. Whenever I say the words I am retired from doing hair, I mean that I am no longer doing hair for money. I am no longer standing behind a chair, booking clients and doing hair for money. Now, I am still a video creator. I'm still creating footage here for you guys on YouTube. I'm still taking models. I will still be posting crazy footage here. Literally, if I never told you guys that I was closing my books permanently to regular and new clients, you would never know, because everything will keep the same exact momentum here on YouTube. However, I'm done, you guys. Whenever somebody says that they are retiring from something, most people think that it's a negative thing. For whatever reason, when a hairstylist says that she's retiring, or at least for me, there is a negative connotation behind it. Like, there must be something wrong. Stylist, she must be mad at someone. Somebody must have done something that she doesn't like. People are really pissing Stan off. That is not why I am retiring. I am retiring for the same reason that you would retire if you were in your 50s and you have worked enough to the point where your pension is to the point where it can provide a life for you to be able to take care of yourself and your children, or whatever that case may be. You have not retired. That is what retirement is about. The initial goal, for me at least, when I got my cosmetology license, it was to do hair legally because I love it so much, but it's also to build a life for myself and to build something tangible that I could pass along to my children, something that would be legacy for me, something that I could leave to. At the time, I didn't know that I would have, 2 children, but something that I could pass on to somebody, something, building a name for myself, that if something was to happen to me, my name is still around. People still know that I was here. My goal was to put myself in a position where I could write my name in somebody's history book, whether it's like one that kids learn about in school, or if it's somebody like, oh yeah, I heard about that girl on Instagram or on YouTube. That was my main objective, right? But not to be known was my main objective, but it was about so much more than money for me. And I'm just gonna be real with y'all. Like, when you get into the hair industry, you have this great passion, right? Well, when I did, this passion where I would literally like eat and sleep hair. Only a certain type of man can be with a hairstylist. Only a certain type of man can be with a woman that is an entrepreneur, because I don't think you guys understand what hairstylists deal with and what we have to do to elevate ourselves. I don't need these glasses, so let's take them off. Whenever I first got out of cosmetology school, I had somewhat of a clientele, but not really. And I knew that I did not want to work at a commission salon because I knew that me working at a commission salon would make me too comfortable to the point where I wouldn't feel like, and I promise we're gonna get to the snacks in a minute, girl, but to the point where I would feel like I'm too comfortable. Like there's no drive, no motivation, nothing is driving me. If I'm the type of person, I need to be put in a position where if I don't work, I won't eat. Like if I don't make this happen, I won't eat. If I feel that way, then I'ma move. But if I'm made to feel comfortable, like, oh, I mean, if I go, I go. If I don't, I don't. Either way, I'ma get a check. Regardless of how small the check was, and at the time I was living with my parents, so it wasn't a big deal, you know. But then when I got married, I was living with my parents no more. Now I have my own house, and when me and my husband got married, it was like that. Quick, it happened. I got pregnant, and from there, to make a long story short, I don't think you guys understand what building a business as a cosmetologist really entails, what it really means. I had my daughter December 30th, but keep in mind, I worked all the way up until I had my daughter, because when you are a hairstylist, especially at the beginning of your career, baby, there is no sick leave, there's no medical bills, there's no health insurance, medical, dental, vision, nothing like that. We pay for all of that ourselves in the midst of not even being able to really pay booth rent and break even, right? So when you hear like policy and procedure and people making deposits and making it so people have to pay deposits, most likely the hairstylist that you are going to has a deposit because this is her job. Somebody who is not an entrepreneur does not understand what it means, and they'll be like, oh, well, maybe you need to do something else. No, that person that you work for was at one point an entrepreneur that did not have medical, dental, and vision, and they stuck to their dream, and now they have employees. Okay? And this is when I was 18. So just years and years of that, which is fine. I'll leave a link in the description box below if you guys want to hear a little bit more about my whole cosmetology experience and stuff like that, because that's not really what this video is about. I am not retiring because I'm angry. I'm not retiring because I'm upset at anyone. I'm not retiring because I'm like, oh my God, too many people are booking me and I'm sick of this. I'm not retiring because I think I'm too good to be a hairstylist anymore and I think I'm better than anybody. That is not why I'm retiring. I'm retiring for the same reason that anybody else will retire. I told myself when I got my cosmetology license that I would be a millionaire by the time that I was 30. And I also told myself that by the time my children got to an age where they need me to be there, for example, my daughter going to gymnastics classes and my daughter having dance recitals and stuff. If you're a mother, you know that there's no planning that out. And when I got to a place where I had to explain me being a mother to my children, I mean, yeah, when I had to explain to my clients the fact that I had to be a mother to my children, it was time to be done. Everything has a starting date and everything has an ending date. And I have approached my ending date, you guys. It's nothing to be sad about. It's nothing to harbor negativity about. Initially, I didn't want to make a video like this, but I have to because so many people are drawing their own narratives of this situation, and I am not retiring because I'm upset. If you guys ever see me post anything inspirational, it's never because I'm mad. How other people feel about me has nothing to do with me. And all of my pain, all of the tears, all of the sacrifices that I made, every scar that I have has constructed the bricks that I needed to build my castle, to build the throne that I believe that I've earned, you guys. So please know that when I say I'm retired from doing hair, it's nothing to be negative about. It's nothing to be sad about. There's nothing. If anything, you guys, I really want you to feel happy for me because now my children have their mom back, you know, and I'm still going to be here on YouTube, like recording countless amounts of footage and things of that nature for you guys. But I am a firm believer that you are whatever you interject yourself in, okay? Like something that I read, it was so deep to me. It's like we pray for things over and over and over and over and over again, but we do not surround ourselves with our answer. Pray for what you want and then surround yourself with your answer. Baby girl, let me tell you something. Now we need some treats, okay? Because I feel like people gonna get an attitude for what I'm about to say, so let's get some treats. Let's see, where we going around the world today? The network, here we go. Where is this from? I have no idea. Milkita, why is that a ghetto cow? Milkita, girl, got some of that Milkita vanilla shake. Be so careful at what we surround ourselves with. So many times most of us are always complaining like, oh my God, I don't like my job, or oh, this isn't going right in my life. I can't get this. I can't get this job. Every time it's always this. It's always something. Everywhere I look, it's always something. This is happening with my baby's father. This is happening with my baby's mother. This is happening on my job. This is happening with my family. But I think the one thing that everybody forgets is, what are you doing? Because at the end of the day, this is the reality of it. And this is what brought me to my conclusion to be done. I cannot control the actions and the thought processes and the habits of other people. I cannot do that. I can't. There's no way I can control what comes out of your mouth. Like the grandkids that's gonna leave comments. I cannot control what's gonna come out of your mouth. Somebody peed in your cereal when you woke up in the morning. You did not wake up on the bright side of the bed. I cannot control that. But there's something I can control. I can control me. I can control if I entertain you. I can control how I entertain you. I can control the effect that my entertainment of you has on me. I can control who I entertain, when I entertain them, why I'm entertaining them. And when I realized that, when I came to the place where I really sat down and thought about it like sin, every problem that you have in your life is on you. Every issue that you have, any person who's ever crossed you, any person who has ever made you feel less than, any person who has ever made you cry, that's ever stolen anything from you, whether it was something tangible, whether it was a person, anything, a job, any job that's been taken from you, it is your fault. Period. People do not want to accept that. It is hard for people to understand that it's their fault. It is your fault. Let me explain. You know how you know it's your fault? When you get up. I said this before. When you get up, you automatically go like this to the world. Here you go. Here. Here's my mind. Here's my spirit. Here are my emotions. Here is the gratitude that I should have. Here is everything that I have. Here you go. First thing in the morning, you give it away. Want me to prove it to you? What did you do this morning when you got up? What's the first thing most of us do? And if you didn't do this, then I'm not talking to you. But what did you do when you woke up this morning? When you woke up this morning, most of us check our phones. We either looking at text messages, we're looking at Facebook, we're looking at Instagram, we're looking at Yahoo Messenger, we're watching the news. Most of us watching the news as we get dressed. And when you do that, what you're doing is going like this. You are giving your mind and your body, your spirit, everything. You're giving it away. You don't have control over it. You have no repetitive cycle of what you're going to look at. You get up and you let your phone and the things that you see first control your day and control your mind. Okay? That's the morning, right? When you get to work, you sit down with people and you talk about the control, the person that controls your mind, who controlled your mind that morning. They have controlled your mind throughout the day. Let me explain. Whatever you watched in the morning, as soon as you get to work, you pass it out. You pass it out, and then now, not only have you taken and given your piece away, you're taking somebody else's and forcing somebody else to give their piece to you. I decided I am not giving my piece away anymore, you guys. I'm not going to do it. I'm sorry. I will go to work, and my clients that I'm not talking about, you know that I am not talking about you. And the ones that I am talking about, you know I'm talking to you. Imagine this. Imagine getting up in the morning. I've already put myself in a peaceful place sometimes before I got to the place that I am now. And I will go to work, and from 7 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock at night when I leave, I listen to horrible story after horrible story after horrible story after horrible story after horrible story all day. And most of the time, all I'm doing is, yeah, girl, what? And for the most part, that's what's going on. Unless it's one of my clients that I've had for years, then we're like exchanging and talking with each other. And then in that case, it's not like a negative conversation. We've just been knowing each other for years, and we're giving each other life updates. But even yet and still, it sucks so much out of me. And then I come home and I bleed at everything that's been dumped on me. I bleed it out on my family. And so I sat down and I had to ask myself why. I did that with you guys, like how to find your why. And I'm like, how can I tell them that but not do it for myself? And I'm like, but self, you already found your why. But no, I found my why for then. I need my why for now. So I had to ask myself, like, why am I doing this? Like, why am I doing this? Like, I've been doing this for 11 years, and doing hair makes me the least amount of money from all of my other businesses. So why am I doing this? Why am I still doing this? And I didn't have an answer. It was mainly based off fear and the thoughts of others. Like, what would people think? What would people say? Because so many people talk about me already. So I'm like, what are people going to say? Are people going to think I think I'm too good? Are people going to think like, ooh, she going full-time on YouTube, so she's too good for us? It's not that. I don't know how else to explain it, you guys, other than I'm choosing me. And I love you guys so much. I'm still going to be taking models on a regular basis. There's still going to be like countless amounts of film that, you know, we got popping on, up on, around here. But me standing behind a chair, working for money, calling women, are you almost here? Are you on your way? Oh, are you coming? Oh no, I'm not coming. My baby daddy got the car. Like, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. Okay? I had a dream and it came true, and what I'm not about to do is take stuff from you. Okay? Hello. Goodbye. I love y'all, but no. Okay? So I hope everybody understands. I wish that I had more to say about the subject. Like, it's all cute in here. I made sure I made my bed up. Look at my pillows. Look at my pillows. I got the snacks because I really thought that this was going to be a long, drawn-out conversation. This is not a long, drawn-out conversation. I don't have anything else to say. I did it all. Look, okay? Look, girl. I quit, okay? Like, I don't know what you want me to say. Because this is the thing. I here don't know. What do you want to do today? Whatever, we're just gonna let my hair live its little life, okay? But like, I know that people were looking for like more of an in-depth reason to why, but my problem is, it's like, okay, if Uncle Momo retire, nobody's like, oh my God, Uncle Momo, why is you retiring? I am so sad. No, y'all throwing Uncle Momo a party and cooking barbecue and frying chicken and mozzarella sticks and onion rings, and then I see Mimi making macaroni and cheese and stuff. Why do we gotta be all sad, kumbaya, and meditating whenever I stop doing hair? I love y'all so much. Stop adding anything else to it. I am telling you, you are hearing it from my mouth, okay? I am not mad at anyone. I am not closing my books because I'm tired of people not showing up for their appointments and standing me up. That's been happening for the last 11 years. Girl, ain't nothing new. I am retiring because I have accomplished my goals, you guys. Like, I wanted to get to a place where I was making 6 figures without standing behind a chair. I've done that. I can't, I'm going somewhere so different. And I cannot put this new wine in these old bottles. And me standing behind a chair is an old bottle. It's an old bottle. It's something that I have to be done with. It's something that I have to walk away from if I want to take my life to the next place that is going. And I'm sorry if it offends anyone. I'm sorry if it's inconveniencing anybody. But this is for me. And I really hope that it inspires someone to step out and do what you want to do without thinking about backlash from anyone, without thinking about what anybody's going to have to say negative or positive about you. Don't think about if whether or not somebody's trying to talk you out of it. Oh my God, I've gotten so many emails from people like, you're making a mistake, you're making a mistake. I am not making a mistake. What God has for me is for me. And let me say this, I am very smart. I'm very intelligent, and I am an excellent mother. I may not be a lot of things, but one thing I am is an excellent mother, and I would never walk away from a lucrative business unless I have another lucrative business or other lucrative businesses that can more than compensate for the business that I'm walking away from. So please understand. Okay, so I love you guys so much. So let's get into this giveaway winner. And listen, this whole time, if it's been like little hairs sticking up, oh well. I don't have my glasses on. I can't see what that look like. I can see the little red thing right there that is recording, but that's all I can see. So if y'all got a problem, oh well. Can we get a drum roll, please? Saying your name right. It's none other than Ashlyn Urel. I hope I'm saying your last name right. I'm sorry. Let's just stick with Ashlyn, okay? Because I know I got that name right because that's one of my best friend's names, okay? So you said I've been subscribed to you for about 6 months now, I think. And I started following you because there are not a lot of stylists who are actually schooling people about the education of hair behind the chair. I need this page because I'm a hairstylist that is super passionate, in caps. God told me to quit my job and to do hair full time, and by faith as a single mom, it was hard, but I took the chance 3 years in, and he has not let me down yet. I'm a hairstylist located in Dallas, Texas, and I pray that you see this comment. Well, my love, I saw it, and the Instagram page is yours. I just want to say that I stepped out on faith as well. Me and my husband, I went to my husband, I was like, babe, I know this sounds far-fetched, but just trust me. I promise to God I'm gonna run it up. We're gonna be millionaires, but before I'm 30, trust me. Like, yes, love, this Instagram is yours now. So make sure that you email me, beautiful. Like, I'm leaving my email right here. Make sure you email me so we can get the ball rolling, and I can give you the passwords and we can get everything switched over, because I have not deleted any pictures yet. You can delete the pictures or leave them on there. It is up to you. I'm gonna hit you up and give you the information. Well, once you hit me up, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the info, so that way you can have the page, girl, because it's yours now, girl, okay? But that is pretty much it, babe. Make sure that you hit me up, because after the first 24 hours, if I haven't heard from you, I'm gonna pick the runner up, and then so on and so forth. So I love you guys so much. I really hope that this video was somewhat informative in some way, shape, or form, and I really hope that it answered some of the questions or some of the little debacles that people have, because especially on Instagram, people on Instagram are the worst. Like, I've heard some of the stories that people have made up to why I am now retired. Like I said, I'm only retired because I am financially able to retire, okay, and still able to live like I'm okay. Hello, and I want to be nicer to my kids because y'all be getting on my nerves. So no, I'm just playing. I love you guys so much. If you're not doing so already, make sure you have subscribed here to my channel. And once you do that, make sure you click that little bell so that way you will be notified whenever I post. And if you are not doing so already, girl, make sure you follow me on Instagram and turn on your post notifications too on there, because the algorithm messing with everybody. Okay, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide everybody, because the algorithm is stopping all of our videos from being seen by the people who want to follow us anyway. Oh, they on. I love y'all. Bye.